Morning, how are we doing? Hope you're good. So what I want you to do in the comments is put your favourite childhood memory. Or maybe not your favourite one, but one that really stands out as a happy childhood memory as a young lad, as a young boy, anywhere between 6 and 14. Get that in the comments. Okay, let's do this. Welcome to the Rise to Thrive show. I am your host, James Boardman, and if you are coming through, please do hit the love heart button. Please do comment, say that you're watching, and answer that question. So the question is, what is one of your favourite childhood memories as a young boy, as a young lad? And then please do share this. I massively appreciate it. Trying to spread the love. Cool. So how are we doing? So do you know what I remember? When I was, I think it must have been about 6. I was 6 or 7, and it was when my dad died, and he had a massive heart attack, and left me and mum to fight on, right? And my childhood was pretty much dictated by the fact that obviously I had no dad. Mum remarried. But my stepdad was a real emotional bully, just used to emotionally grind me down and put me down over years and years and years of unhappiness. And one of the ways that I got away from that was to go and seek out adventure, be adventurous, right? Go and explore, do anything to not be in the house. And those childhood memories really stand out hugely for me. You know, going from coming down the beach here to grabbing a stick and playing soldiers or playing war, playing sniper, to getting on my bike and cycling around and exploring and adventuring, to me hanging out with my 2 best buddies when I was about 12, playing basketball with Michael and James, and then staying at each other's houses, and then going down the local video shop to get videos and watch local videos, etc. Anyway, it was great childhood memories, and it was really connecting with that inner boy, right? That inner boy inside of me. And then you kind of get to a certain age, and that little inner boy just gets left behind. That inner lad, we kind of leave him behind because we're told that we've got to grow up, and there's responsibilities, and there's earning jobs and earning and working, and suddenly we then even go to the next level, and when we have kids and we get married, and then we kind of have left that inner kid years behind. That inner boy has been left. I'm 43 now, and one of the things that I'm really trying to do within life is it's going to sound stupid, but I don't want to grow up. I've got huge responsibilities, right? I've got huge responsibilities, professionally and personally. And one of the things I've been trying to do recently in the last, I'd say, 6 months is really connect with my inner boy, my inner lad. And I don't mean and you've got to put this into context. What I don't mean is ditch the family and go and explore. But what I mean is doing simple little things that make me really feel like I'm connecting with my inner boy again. Going swimming in the sea. Going mountain bike trailing down the local forest. Exploring with my kids. Playing Nerf wars in the woods. Do you know what I mean? Playing on the PlayStation and just connecting with myself and forgetting the world for 5 minutes. And life is so serious, right? We're living life right now, and we consume ourselves with serious issues and serious conversations. And I feel that because we're doing that so much, and we're just existing, and we're just going around in this hamster wheel trying to figure it all out, that we're actually forgetting to live. We're actually forgetting to connect with our inner boy, where we just explore and we go adventuring. And we can do it with our families now. We can take that away. We can... Do you know what I mean? Have more life. Live more. Mess around a little bit more. More banter with the family. And And one of the things that I really wanted to bring, and one of the reasons I really wanted to bring this up is because I feel like the whole world and many men's lives is so serious. Yes, there are times to be serious. There are times to switch on the dad mode. There are times to switch on your professional mode. But it doesn't have to be like that all of the time. We don't have to constantly think that life is awful, because it never used to be. Like, I don't know what type of childhood you had, you know, but I don't think it gets much worse than losing your dad at 6. And I don't look back at my childhood and think I had a bad childhood. I had a great mother who brought me up, unbelievable mother that brought me up. But I went out and I went and made my own adventures. And I kind of think, why can't I do that at 43? And I am. And that's what I'm trying to do, because it makes me mentally happier. It makes me more emotionally connected to the world. It allows me to connect more with my kids. You know, especially my 2 teenage kids. I look at my 40-year-old boy. He goes out at the weekends with all his mates and he's on his adventures. And I envy that. And I love that. And I kind of think to myself, I've got a meeting down here with all the mastermind boys here in a couple of weeks. And I'm thinking, I cannot wait to bring them down here, because you know what? They're going to connect with their inner boy. Because we're going to be in the sea. They're going to be running around. They're going to be muddy. How many times do you get to do that? How many times do we take ourselves out of that regime that we live by? Wake up, eat, sleep, work, repeat. And it just becomes your life. At what point did we stop living? At what point did we stop connecting with our lad? He's sitting there in here and he's going, let me out. Do you know what I mean? Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop being in your pity party. Let's go and explore. Go and borrow a mountain bike. Let's go down through the woods. Let's get muddy. Let's go and get amongst it. Let's go out for a boys' camping weekend. Let's go wild camping. Let's go wine tasting. Let's go jump in the sea. Let's go and live our lives. Because, do you know what? One day, you are going to wake up and you're going to be too old. There's going to be mobility issues. There's going to be other issues. The longer we leave it to start living, the harder it is going to be. Because we only get one shot at this. That whole cliche of, oh, you only live once. But you do. And I hear you're living. I know that I lived as a kid. I was out here on my bike. I was always down here on the beach. I was making my own way around there while my mum worked to support me and my brother. So I used to drag my brother out and have those adventures. Like, we need more adventures in life. You need to create a mini bucket list. You need to wake up and think, where's my next adventure? What am I signing up to? How am I living? And that's what I try and put across to my lads in the mastermind. You know, and even some of them need a good kick up the backside. If you're lost, mate, and you're struggling, come and join our community in the Brotherhood. The link's on the bio somewhere here. You can never force anybody to do it, but it will open up your eyes. It's time to leave the old mentality behind and start creating a new one. It's time to forget what the system tells you and start realizing, actually, I want to have a good time. I'm here for a good time. I want to connect with my family. I want to have a good time with my kids. I want to explore with my mates. I want to do something for me. Because one day, we're going to be dead. And you're not going to have that opportunity. And the more and more I speak to older people, and my mum, I talk to my mum every day. And she is feeling the weight of being 74 and not being able to do what she wants to do. And it's heartbreaking. You know, and that's what motivated me to do this video, because you don't want to be 74 down in the dumps because you can't do what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? Let's live. Let's live. Connect with that inner boy. Let me know what you think of this. It's a strong, powerful subject. And I want you to tell me what one thing you are going to do in the comments right here. And I want you to do it. Don't ignore this. I want you to tell me what thing you're going to do to connect with your inner lad. With that inner boy, whatever it is. I don't care what it is. Doesn't matter how minor it might be. But I want you to do that in the next 10 minutes before you go on to do whatever you're going to do next, and forget this. Have a good day.